esteemed authorities of UNECA, distinguished ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, all protocol observed. As many of you knows that I am a poet, besides to be a diplomat. I published 3 poetry books in my life. I started to write when I was very young, and my books have been published in Chile and Europe. I have my next book is unpublished, and I will read just 2 poems, one in Spanish, and then you will have the honor to listen the English version of the moderator. And as a brief introduction, I have to tell you that my unpublished book, the next one is titled Vital Algorithm and Viral Poems. And the book was born at the intersection of human emotions and algorithm, of love and artificial intelligence. It is a poetic exploration of a world undergoing rapid transformation, where the digital merges with the vital. With a minimalist and contemporary style, this poetry book addresses the challenge future generations will face, when the boundaries between technology and humanity becomes so blurred that we risk no longer recognizing the emotions inherent to the human conditions, like love, hate, fear. These poems anticipate a world where soul and machine becomes undistinguishable, and where the greatest danger is not artificial intelligence, but the forgetting of what makes us human. And the first book, the first poem that I will read in Spanish now is El Gran Hermano, the Big Brother. No temo a los gritos, temo al silencio que observa, a esa mirada invisible que no descansa, que no olvida, que registra cada parpadeo como una confesión. Temo al gran hermano que todo lo sabe. Camino, y el miedo ya no viene de la sombra, sino de los sensores que leen mis gestos y deducen mi tristeza antes que yo la entienda. Temo que mi miedo sea una métrica, que mi angustia se archive en servidores como parte del comportamiento esperado. Que un día sueñe con escapar y el sistema ya haya calculado mi ruta. Que el temblor en mi voz active una alerta de riesgo emocional. Temo a ese espejo que no devuelve reflejos, sino perfiles. A esa vigilancia que no castiga, pero ajusta. No interroga, pero sugiere. Y sobre todo, temo al día en que me acostumbre a no tener secretos, a no tener alma, a no tener miedo, porque ya fue anticipado.
I'm not afraid of screams. I fear the silence that watches. That invisible gaze that never rests, never forgets, that records each blink as a confession. I fear Big Brother, who knows everything. I walk, and fear no longer comes from the shadows, but from the sensors that read my gestures and detect my sadness before I even understand it. I fear my fear becoming a metric, my anguish archived in servers as part of expected behavior. That one day I will dream of escape and the system will have already mapped my route. That the tremor in my voice will trigger an emotional risk alert. I fear that mirror that shows no reflection, only profiles. That kind of surveillance that doesn't punish but adjusts, doesn't interrogate but suggest. And most of all, I fear the day I get used to it. To having no secrets, to having no soul, to having no fear, because it was already anticipated.
The second poem, it's called África, Recuerdos Antes de Morir. It's dedicated to Africa. And it's a poem that I wrote recently before I leave the country. I don't know where I will live, but I started in my 4 years. It's going to maybe happen this year. África, recuerdos antes de partir. África, donde el sol es un dios que no duerme y la tierra respira como un pecho herido bajo el rumor de los baobabs. Aunque no me he ido, ya te recuerdo, como que no hay una canción que ya no existe, un susurro de tambores en la garganta de la noche. Caminé tus venas de tierra roja, con los pies descalzos del asombro, y en cada grieta del suelo una historia, un nombre que no pude pronunciar sin romperme un poco. Vi el humo de las cocinas alzarse como plegaria y los ojos de los niños brillar con esa tristeza antigua, que no conoce palabras, pero lo dice todo. África, te llevo como un tambor enterrado en el pecho, como el polvo que no se quita nunca, como ese olor a madera y lluvia que me persigue en los sueños. Fuiste la madre de algo que aún no entiendo, la raíz de mi silencio, la última estrella antes del amanecer. Y ahora, tan cerca y tan lejos, te pienso, como se piensa un fuego extinto, pero aún caliente. África, ya sé que sin haberme ido, me olvidaste, con la misma dulzura con que olvidas el agua que no vuelve al río.
Africa, where the sun is a god that never sleeps, and the earth breathes like a wounded chest beneath the murmur of baobabs. Though I have not yet left, I already remember you, like one who hears a song that no longer exists, a whisper of drums in the throat of the night. I walked your veins of red earth with the bare footsteps of wonder, and in every crack in the ground, a story, a name I could not pronounce without breaking a little. I saw the smoke from the kitchens rise like a prayer, and the eyes of the children shine with that ancient sadness that knows no words but says everything. Africa, I carry you like a drum buried in my chest, like dust that never leaves, like that scent of wood and rain that haunts my dreams. You were the mother of something I still don't understand, the root of my silence, the last star before dawn. And now, so near and so far, I think of you like one thinks of an extinguished fire, but still warm. Africa, I know that even before I have left, you have forgotten me, with the same sweetness with which you forget the water that does not return to the river. Thank you so much.